we had questions from I had a question from Stephanie on, do you think Ethereum can take another stab at 5K? We'll look at Ethereum right now. And she says, when will the Cardinals win the World Series again? I think 2022 is the year. Mahai says, well done, Jamie, following you since DailyFX in 2011. Thank you, Mahai. I appreciate the kind words. Okay, moving on to Stephanie talking about Ethereum and Bitcoin. All right, so last week we noted a big level around 3,000 for Bitcoin. And the reason that was a level was because it was VWAP from the high in May 2021, and on the way down that was resistance, and then it was support, and guess what? It's been support again. So my thinking is that we head back towards a test of this well-defined 30, close to 3,900 level. Darsha says, what about DXY? We actually looked at that very early in the webinar. So those recordings will be up later. And you can take a look at that. But yeah, my thinking is that Ethereum is, after this tag and hold, we'll be looking for a move back here to 3,900, and then we'll make a decision, right? This is kind of the example of decision points in trading, right? This was a decision point. Once we reacted and reversed here, we were bulls, or at least not bearish anymore. And so, yeah, so I'd be looking back towards that level. If I go to a shorter term chart, let's go to an hourly. I mean, it's pretty clear where your support is going to be here, right? In fact, you've got a nice little 5-wave move to the upside here, right? Little 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. If you pull back, which we would expect, then you're looking at 3,200 or so support, right? And then looking to take it higher after a pullback. So let me actually check something out right here. This is a good spot for a pullback, and here's why. So this is 2022 VWAP, okay? We just tagged it. So again, pull back, look for support near 3,200 in Ethereum. That's where my head's at. All right, let's check out Bitcoin while we're at it. Okay, Bitcoin. So this channel on here goes all the way back to like 2014, 15. You can see the thick black center line. That's where I'd watch for resistance now. Frankly, just because it was support, especially towards the end of 2021. Support on that crash, day, which was a weekend, I think. It was support towards the end of the month, and we broke down. So yeah, I'd look back towards that level and then, try to make a decision. Which is going to be like 47,500. So, I don't have answers for you in terms of like, where we're going to go into a raging bull or a raging bear market. Probably going to just, some back and forth. I mean, we've been sideways for, a long time here. And don't forget, you do have the possibility of a head and shoulders top here, right? Shoulder, head, shoulder. It's possible that we just churn and make a big right shoulder for a while. There's a lot of possibilities. From a levels perspective, look, you bounce from support. That's support. September low. Resistance probably up here at 47.5. That's all. Just for fun, let's see what these other cryptos look like. Okay, so this is Cardano. And we broke a big trend line in Cardano. This might actually help offer general clues on the crypto space in general, because this is pretty clean. You can see the trend line back from March of 2020. Excuse me. That is very clean. You can see we held it early December, traded around it. But yeah, I'd be looking at basically that along with that December 27th high is resistance now at 159 and a quarter. Okay, so that's an interesting it's an interesting chart to look at. Solana held 200-day average. What a beaut. I suppose you could pay attention to this level right here at 162.9. Seems a little shallow in terms of, you know, the Cardano resistance as well as Bitcoin and Ethereum for that matter. So yeah,